Rachel. The state legislature is winding down. The 2024 session ends at midnight tonight.
Fox 61 political reporter Emma Wolfhorst joins us now live from the state capitol. So Emma, what kind of progress are they making out there?
Well, Brent, Sarah, honestly, not much. It's winding down pretty slowly and pretty calmly for a final session day here right now. Lawmakers seem to be very aware of that midnight deadline. A lot of the debate and conversations right now seem to be shaping up priorities and changes to come next session. Legislators had just 13 weeks, fewer than 100 days to get everything they wanted done this year. Climate, housing, education, health care, all priorities for both the Senate and House, but bills within those priorities just couldn't get done in time. Legislators telling me they feel they've done as much as they could and are proud of what they passed in individual chambers, but those bills and priorities haven't been taken up by the other chamber. Many bills passing either the House or the Senate, but then never being brought up in the other. While we saw tension over not opening the state budget and those federal American Rescue Plan Act dollars yesterday, the session hasn't been so much Democrats versus Republicans as really the whole assembly against the clock.
There's always disappointment, and I think we all get elected to office with an ambition and a desire and a goal to do a whole lot more than we can otherwise accomplish for lots of reasons. And this process, I think, was set up with so many veto points. And sometimes that's good when you want something to not happen, and sometimes it kind of sucks when you can't get something that's really important to you done too. So it's the balance that we are forced to work with.
And it takes, it's a short session. And I'll say this again 2 years from now to people, like, what do you expect in 90-day session? Bills weren't ready. We couldn't even do session days because bills weren't ready.
The Senate is where the action is going to be. You know, we have priorities that are still stuck in the Senate. I think agencies have priorities. So you may see a little bit of tension because we're not going to move Senate priorities if they're not going to move ours.
And right now, senators have been drawing out debate on a few bills. And if the big climate bill from this session even gets any time, we could see a Republican filibuster tonight. A number of bills we've been following throughout the session, from street takeover enforcement to artificial intelligence and deep fakes and veteran support, are all as good as dead right now with just hours left here. I did speak with some of the lawmakers who authored and carried those bills, specifically Representative Palm, who was the main champion for this large climate omnibus bill. She's telling me she's still holding out hope for it, really pushing for her colleagues upstairs in the Senate to bring this bill for a vote. But like I said, with just a few hours left here, that's not looking very likely. They are still hoping that some of these bills will then become top priorities when lawmakers gather here again next session. We'll be here with continuing coverage throughout the night tonight as lawmakers tick down those minutes and hours until the midnight session deadline. For now, live at the Capitol, Emma Wolfhorst, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.